this one, we're going to step one leg across the front of the other leg, so you've got cross legs. You're then going to drive that hip towards the same direction, take that hand over and create a bow. Once you create a bow, the arrow of the bow is going to go through the gap slowly and back. Through the gap slowly and back. Look in the direction the hand is flying. We do 3, then we step back, take the other leg across the front, hip goes out, arm over the top, create the bow, as you can see. Then the arrow goes through. 1, roll through. 2, roll through. 3. So you've got the stability in the legs. Let's change over to the side. Legs stabilize over top, get the stretch. You're stabilizing here and then mobilizing. So you're switching on. This is what I love about all these core, these mobilizations, this flexibility, is you're mobilizing and stabilizing together. That's going to increase the motion. It's going to increase strength in the positions you're in and the range of motion through those positions. So this is why it's so important. It's not just about flexibility, it's about mobilization. Let's try it again. So go across, reach over, create the bow, you've got to stretch already. Deep breaths into your stomach, and then reach through. Don't go too far, nice and steady. I'm not going fast. Rolling. I want to feel the body holding me. Put the mind in the muscle. Over the top, feel the body holding me in position throughout the whole range of motion. Stabilizing while I'm mobilizing. This one, guys, we're going to step back into a lunge, heel down, wide stance to stabilize you. I'm going to grab handlebars, imaginary handlebars on my hips and roll them forwards. That's going to bring the pelvis in line. From this position, I'm going to drop my knee, roll my shoulders back in position, keep my shoulder blades together. Imagine I'm grabbing a big ball and then I'm going to twist across the body. Again, slowly, so I'm stabilizing the lower half while I rotate through. 3 or 4, step forwards, change to the side. Heel goes back, roll hips forwards, shoulders roll back, so my back is flat. I drop this knee, bring the heel off the floor, my back is still flat. Grab the ball, rotate across the knee, twist across. So I'm twisting through the spine. And again, so the muscles will be worked to hold in position, rotate, so my back is flat here. So I don't want to get this, I'm not leaning forward. I'll show you from the side. I rotate, that keeps my back flat. Body is flat here, shoulder blades back, drop the body, twist across the knee. Don't go too aggressively, nice and slow and steady. Try not to let this knee track in, keep this knee out, rotate, and then change to the side. So we go back position, heel down. Roll the hips, shoulders back, drop the body, twist across. 1, 2, 3. Okay, for this one, we're going to go back. I'm going to step back in position, heel down. Roll those hips forwards, roll the shoulders back. I'm dropping. Now with the opposite hand, I'm going to go reach over, like a crescent, over the top. Imagine I'm pointing the torso that way. Yes, I'm pointing over the top, keeping that stability. You can see from here, my belly button, where my belly button and my chest, that's where the twist, that's where the rotation happens, that's where the movement happens. So bring it back and then down. Now I'm going to change to the side, bring it back to center, wide stance, heel down, roll hips forward, shoulders back. Drop the body from here. Arm goes over the knee. I'm not going too far, I'm not letting my head tilt, my head stays between my shoulders. 3 or 4, then I change. Okay, so I'm going to show you from this side. Foot goes back, heel down. Roll hips forwards, roll the shoulders back, drop the knee. Bring the arm over the top. You can see it staying in line with my head. My arm is not going forwards, it's going over. Not too far, I should be able to stabilize. My legs are holding me, there's my stability. Then I try the other side, heel down, hips forward, shoulders back, drop, reach over the top, stretch through. This is stretching through your QL muscles, but also stabilizing with them as well. Hitting the glutes, the quads holding in position, stretching through your hip flexors, right into the shoulders. Okay, so this one, you want your feet to be double the width of your shoulders. Soft knees. So soft knees means they're not locked, but they're not flat on bent. Yeah? As in, you're not going flat straight, send the butt down. You're going locked knees, soft knees, squat knees. We know what squat knees. Start off with soft knees, some soft. Now I'm going to imagine, guys, that underneath me is a big bucket of water. It's about knee height, a little bit low maybe. From here, I'm going to take my hand wide as I squat down. I'm going to put my hands into the water, scoop and rotate. See, my shoulder comes to my centering line, my belly button. My feet stay where they are. Rotate, I then sprinkle the water over my head. So imagine my hands full of water. I go in, sprinkle over, roll the shoulder around, in, sprinkle over. So this one just doesn't do anything. I just go into the water, sprinkle over my head. So imagine you scoop the water and it just drops and rains down on me. Scoop and roll, scoop and roll. Notice I'm not leading my chin. I'm not going down from here. It's because my bum goes back that my body drops. Scoop. Then I'm going to do the other side. So I'm going to go down, wide, scoop and drop, roll. So rolling through here, rolling through here. So I'm not keeping my body stable at the front. You can see I'm rotating. Bring the shoulder to center line where my belly button was. Roll through. If you go lower, but not because your head goes lower. I'm going to squat down this way. Roll through. So if I show from the side, legs are double the width of my shoulders, soft knees, hand, rolling through. You can see that roll. Rolling through. So I'm switching on the motion in my legs to lower me down. I'm going to do 3, then go to the other side. Rolling through. Rolling through. Now, if you are super flexible with this, you can do it from here and you can lower through. So it's going to help through your spine. But don't rush into this, guys. So you can see I'm rolling and I'm moving through this time, my soft knees, but I'm now stretching through my lower back to get the extra stretch. It's not essential. You're going through and you're rolling through. If you're finding it difficult on your lower back, you don't have the strength yet in your lower back, soften the knees, bend the knees. If you can, roll through. You get bigger range of motion in the torso. So it's your choice. Maybe give both a go. Now we're going to go through dynamic leg stretches. You're going to take your hands out like your scarecrow and lower them. You're going to swing the leg to the opposite fingers. This is going to work your outside of the legs through your piriformis right down the outside of the leg into your IT band, down to your feet. So stretching through the nerves that connect through the glutes all the way down to the feet. Now if you want to go higher, just take the hands up higher and swing higher. Make sure you're not twisting into it. Keep your head facing forwards, your shoulders try not to move, just swinging the legs. There you go. Swing across the body. And we keep swinging and loosen them off. Maybe you go higher, but not too high that you fall over. Now this dynamic leg stretch, we're going to lower our body and we're swinging the leg up the side. Now I'm leaning on this leg, so this is your stabilizer. I'm turning my toes over and my knee over. You don't need to go super high. The trick is to start low and creep up a little bit higher with each one. So you swing up a little bit higher. You've got to try and keep the toes turned over. So you don't turn the toes up. I'll keep my body stable. Imagine you're riding a bike. And you stay here and then they swing the leg up. Each swing gets a little bit higher. A little bit higher. So we open up the groin in here. We bring the abductors, taking the leg away here. Open up the adductors. And then I'm going to try the other leg. So again, here, imagine like a dog weeing up a tree. So he cocks his leg up. And every swing you do, it gets a little bit higher. Swing up, swing up, swing up. There you go, send that leg up. This is going to increase that flexibility, that range of motion. A lot of people struggle with this width in their legs. Getting the legs nice and wide and out to the side. Swinging them higher, swinging them higher, swinging them higher. We're going to sit on our butts. We're going to take one foot and we're going to bring it back to a 90-degree angle. With the other one, we're going to try and make another 90-degree angle. So for my body here, 90 degrees, 90 degrees. From here, I'm going to walk forwards over. So I'm going to feel the stretch deep in your glutes. I'm going to 3 points. I'm going to go forward, center. Then I'm going to go across the knee to an angle. And then try and go across the foot. So I go center line first of all, down, walk down, steady with it, come back up, walk across the knee to an angle, then I go to this corner, walk across and down, and just keep that going. side front, across the other side, and then across here. I like to add in here some heel lifts just to wake up the muscle in your glute from this side while I'm here. Now I'm going to change to the side, so I bring it out, I lean, bring the foot back, 90 degrees. 90 degrees, sit up as tall as possible, and lower down slowly. Remember, go to the other corner, lower down slowly, and then across the foot, lower down slowly. And then keep going. You don't need to go super low, guys. You will feel the stretch. But notice I've got my fingers and I'm pianoing them forwards to control me the whole time. So I'm not just diving forwards. I keep my hands on the floor and I walk, slow down, lower the body, and then turn, slow it down, lower the body. So I'm going towards the foot, then back to center again. And again, when I'm here, I like to lift, rotate, switching on the muscles in here, the stabilizers, while I'm here, teaching that body to function from all positions. Open the hip up and relax. Now this one, guys, is one of my favourite stretches. I call it the compass stretch. So we'll do it facing you to start with. We're going to lie down into crucifix position. I'm going to take my leg up nice and high and I'm going to let it drop. Now as I start to drop, I'm then going to lift my hips off the floor so my hip bone is pointing up and completely relax. From this position, I'm trying to get the compass because from here, if I do this, I've got north, east, south, west. Now from here, I'm going to stretch out. I'm going to open and close the book. And imagine my hand is in the sand, and I'm going to draw a line or a circle, so a crescent in the sand, and then I'm going to close the book, open the book, draw the crescent. And again, through the shoulder, open, and close the book, draw through the shoulders. And then again, close it, open up, roll around. Again, close, open, roll around. Then all I do from here, I put my knees in, shoot both legs out. Take the other leg up, across. Remember what I do from here? Lift the hips, drop them down. That's your stretch. I'm going to go. Close the book, open the book, draw the crescent, and then back round. So this is a monster stretch because you're working through your core, your spine, through into your thoracic extension, right through the shoulder, and then back down and open again. Now also, I'm stretching through my glutes, my T-band here. So I'm getting a full body stretch out of this. And across. And open. And then around. Okay, so this next stretch, I'm going to pull my belt aside because it's going to dig in my stomach and align the front. So I'm going to face forwards. Start with, I'm going to lie down and I'm going to, this time I'm face down the crucifix position. I'm going to choose a hand to pull in and post it on the floor. This one pulls in. That means this leg is the one that's moving. I'm going to reach this leg over and across towards this hand. I'm going to pull it back again. And I'm just going to keep on going up and across. Now when I do that, I'm then going to look up, look down, bring it down. Lift the leg up, so this is supporting me. I take it down towards this hand. I look up and down. Now notice this hand, guys, is in line with my head, palm down. I don't want to pull it down here, it's too far. I don't want to be up here, it's too far. In line with my head. Push the leg up on the floor, take it across the body, stretch out through the chest, look up, look down, and back. Then I go to the opposite side. Bring it up, across, look up, look down, and again. Lift it up, slowly across, stretch the hip flexors, stretch the chest, and I'm teaching my body how to function by lifting the glutes switch on. Low back controls me. Look up and down. Next stretch. We're on our butts and we take our legs out wide. Now, guys, I understand this width is very difficult for some people. It doesn't have to be full-on splits. Okay, we're looking for just knees down, toes up. Doesn't matter how far they are to start with. Now you're going to walk from here. Walk forwards with your fingers. You're going to piano your fingers round towards one heel, drop the elbow in, bring this arm up and over, and then back. Meet the fingers, piano to the front, keep it stretched out as far as you can, piano to the other one, this one, so the elbow drops, arm comes over, bring it back round, piano across again. Then piano's in, I'm playing the piano, right? Or scurry fingers. I drop the elbow on the inside of the knee, arm comes up and over, bring it back, roll, nice fluid motion. Right across the other side. So stretching through the hamstrings, our elbow comes in, stretch right across, and then down. So I'm compound stretching. I'm stretching many muscles together. Heel down, and across, and then across again, round, in. Breathing calmly as I go.